I remember the first time we met in Changchun in 2019, and you were speaking, you were giving a keynote lecture about G quadruplex. It was one of the first international conference on this very hot topic, and I remember it was great.
Thank you. I mean, 2019, so that was just before COVID. Yeah. We were in China. It was actually like a different universe, yeah, as for now. So it seems already quite a long time ago. And of course, it was great to meet you again, this time in Perugia, starting 2 days ago. So, a wonderful place and a wonderful topic. I enjoyed being here for this quadruplex meeting made in Italy, and I found it was it were very intense 2 days with wonderful presentations covering many fields. So that was really cool. Thanks for the invitation.
You're welcome. We've been honored that you could be here and that you accepted, and that this is perhaps the beginning of a collaboration, but in any case, I think that these 2 days have been very precious also for starting a lot of collaboration, more or less larger among all the people. We'd like also to start a collaboration with you, because you're one of the most renowned, perhaps the top. Okay,
stop there.
Okay, but in this field, this is why we invited you.
Just to give some comment on this field. So basically, we're working on everything different from the classical double helix. So you know that the duplex has become the icon of biology. This is the only object that anyone on the street would recognize, this beautiful double helix. And basically, we are the kind of rebels looking at alternative folds, possibilities to adopt different conformations, whether it's relevant for DNA and RNA, whether it's relevant for biology or also for biotechnology, maybe even nanotechnology. So we are scientists covering different fields, some biologists, some chemists, some nanotechnologists, some physicists. And it was also interesting to meet each other, because you come from the Department of Physics. I'm personally a biochemist working in an environment which is at the interface between biology and physics. So it's also interesting to mix these two categories of people.
Yeah. And Polytechnique, École de Polytechnique, right?
Yeah, so I work in École Polytechnique. That belongs to the Institut Polytechnique de Paris. So about 20 kilometers away from central Paris, in a city called Palaiseau. It's what we wanted to become the Silicon Valley of France, with many large university, engineering school, and so on. So École Polytechnique is quite famous for training people experts in physics or mathematics and very hard sciences. But we have a small biology department, which is reasonably successful, and I'm happy and proud to work there.
Okay.
Science is without frontiers. I mean, you may want to close borders. We still will have to face competitions or collaboration abroad. Our main collaborators or competitors are not necessarily in your own country. So it's important to exchange. And Europe has been a decisive factor in supporting science and supporting international collaboration on networks. And so we are looking forward to this type of actions being continued, because it's important for us. Perugia was great. It was great visiting Assisi also, and the whole Umbria is interesting. So just before that, I was an invited professor in Napoli. So clearly a different atmosphere.
Yeah, of course.
I enjoyed both. So okay. It was my visit to Italy is coming to an end soon, but it was a wonderful experience.